Well, hey, welcome back. Thank you for being here and practicing and discovering your medicine. So did you know that when you light your candle, you connect to something greater? You connect to a frequency, an ancestral frequency. All by simply lighting your candle. Did you know that? So do that with me. Light your candle, start clearing your thoughts, and start connecting to breath. Welcome. Welcome to your Oracle meditation. I am the Medicine Woman, here to help invite you and challenge you to take those baby steps of meditation, to help answer those questions that you've had, to help face your fear, all through breath. These Oracle cards, they just help use your imagination and help you create a game plan, a plan of action of the day. So do this with me. Start clearing your thoughts. Start learning and practicing to use your meditation and discover it through breath. No need to worry about how you breathe. Just become aware of breathing, aware of inhaling and exhaling and feeling that flow. We are getting back into the phases of the moon. As we go into the darker parts, we are 63% visible. Almost to that full moon. We are in the Waning Gibbous Moon. In this phase of the moon, we are asked to sit in gratitude, to surrender and to release all that no longer serves us. And we do that through breath. So inhale the blessings, the medicine, and magic. And simply surrender, release what no longer serves you. As we move and allow the phases of the moon, we observe them, we move into the constellation Pisces. Pisces is ruled by the planet Neptune. Neptune represents that imagination. Pisces is about dreaming and using that imagination. Great Spirit was so clever. He hid this zodiac and this planet in our feet. Feet represents the understanding of oneself. As we move through the phases and move through the constellations and move through the planets in the areas of our body, we also move through energy. We are sitting in the third eye. The third eye is about gratitude. It's about seeing through the illusion and seeing your true self. Don't get overwhelmed. Just breathe. Learn to inhale the blessings, the medicine, and magic that's in the air. And exhale to make room. That is using your imagination. That is decalcifying your pineal gland. That is where the imagination lies. And when you use the imagination, it sparks creativity, it sparks movement, and releases blessings and medicine and magic that's locked up in your heart, in that chamber. But we'll get there. Right now, you just need to start breathing. Start becoming consciously aware that you are holding your breath out of fear. That is the only time we hold our breath. So get out of that mindset. Start inhaling and practicing. Practice using your imagination. Controlling not just your thoughts, but your words and your actions. And not allowing them to overwhelm you or overtake you. And it starts with breath. So do that with me. Inhale the blessings, the medicine, and magic, and exhale to make room. As you get into that rhythm, start to imagine that there is a hoop that is connected to your breath. Inhale, let that hoop go high as you can imagine. Exhale, let that hoop gently sink down. That hoop, that's your relaxation. That's the hoop that offers that gentle scan, meticulously sliding down, relaxing your forehead, closing your eyes, relaxing your jaw, your neck, your tongue, your throat. Inhale, let it go all the way back up as high as you can imagine. Exhale, let it sink down ever so gently. This time, let it create a bubble in its wake. That bubble's your transportation. That hoop, yeah, that's your relaxation. Control your thoughts. Direct them to that hoop. Block out anyone else that's calling you. Any of those thoughts. Allow your body and your mind to sink in harmony. Once again in the dark. Releasing all that no longer serves you. And consciously breathing. If you've reached the end, do it again. Repeat the process and start at the beginning. Sink and repeat the process until you feel that gentle welcome of the void. If you're like me, former Trekkie, I imagine being beamed up, if you will, that process of dematerializing, seeing that hoop repeat itself, maybe going faster, creating that bubble. Repeat the process and sink into the void, to that darkness, to that vibration of the third eye, that powerful pineal gland activating. That's your imagination. Let it go. Let it imagine and sink and wonder as you did when you were a child. No explanation, no boundaries. Living that feral lifestyle again. Bring it back. Bring it back through imagination, through vibration, through spending time learning and exploring your own questions, enjoying the answer, retracing those steps of imagination. But if you've reached the end, tie off your hoop, tie off your bubble, and create a balloon with a long cord, like a ribbon, or a root, or a vine, or a rope. Feel it connect back to Mother Earth. Feel the sound of the void getting louder, calling you to sink into your imagination. Come. Know that we are all walking that red road to our imagination, to the unobstructed view of the top of the mountains. Along the way, signs, symbols, synchronicities, animals, allies, coaching, healing, our intuitive whisper, and the voice of our pack, of our tribe. Come, sink deeper and use that imagination. The direction that we head today, smoke signals. What is your intent for the future? What is the intent of your moment right now? The past, the present, the future. What signs are you becoming more aware of? What is your intent of learning all of this if not to practice, and to create that new way of healing, incorporating your way. Sit in gratitude and surrender and release those evil thoughts. Banish away and make room for that positive intention. And hold your word. Know the sign, the symbol, and the synchronicity that comes before us is Father, Son, to help lead the way and help us remind ourselves to shine bright. We are that reflection of happiness, of seeing the smoke signals, of seeing the signs, of sitting in the phases so we no longer feel overwhelmed. Learning from the animals that are around us, that are asking us to trust your inner knowing. You are locked with all of the answers that you have questions to. Your job is to shine bright. Allow Grandfather Moon, Grandfather Sun's light to shine on you, to sit in gratitude for just a bit longer, to refine those intentions, to know that the allies, the ancestors that came before us carried a message to help guide us, to think big, to follow that yellow brick road to the Emerald City that leads right back to you. You are the answer. The questions that you have, the intentions that you want to accomplish, do it. Think big. Accomplish those as our ancestors did before, but do it wiser. They were overwhelmed. Maybe only got part of the recipe right. Was fooled and deceived. We are wiser than that. We have Grandfather Owl, Father Sun. We see the signs, the symbols, and the synchronicities too that are asking us to sit in gratitude, to surrender what no longer serves us and release it, to set those intentions, to believe in our dreams, to use that imagination to understand oneself and to see through the illusion. Know that you're on a coaching, a soul coaching, asking us that is leading us to success, to the Emerald City. We are the embodiment. We are that temple that holds all of the success. Grandfather Sun shining its light. Grandfather Owl, Elder Owl, asking us to trust that inner knowing. Know that you are healing that innocence. No longer craving to be loved or belonging to. Know that you have found your tribe. We have found each other. We believe in that universal thought and harmony of creating a new story, of listening to our intuition that's telling us to clear that limited belief system. Release that longing. Enter into success. Think big. Trust your inner knowing. Time to shine bright. Refine those intentions. See beyond the illusion. Know that you are part of a tribe and that your presence is requested. Dragonfly is not just the apex predator of the insect world. Feared, honored, glorified. But it also is our key to breaking through the illusion. Dragonflies represents that third eye of the pineal gland, helping us use that imagination, that power of Neptune, that dreaminess of Pisces, to help understand ourselves and what is needed to release and to surrender, to clear that limited belief system, to release that sense of longing and know that you belong to that energy of our tribe, that you belong to the success. Your job is to think big. Trust your inner knowing. Use the power of the sun, of grandfather sun, to help charge you, to shine light on things that need to be seen, to refine your intention. We know that when the world is changing, it is not going to be easy. But we're up for the challenge. I know you are because I am. Be proud of who you are. Practice using that imagination. Believe in something and break through the illusion. Break through the illusion that everything is horrible. Release that low vibration, that low frequency, that limited belief of success. This is your message. It's up to you whether you accept it and practice it. But I guarantee you, your presence is being requested. Open up your wings. Clear those limited beliefs, the sense of longing. You belong to the ruling success of a tribe of gypsies, of wanderers, but not all that wander are lost. We are trusting that inner knowing, following the phases of the moon that incorporate the sun, to shine, to release, to sit in gratitude and surrender, and to refine that intention and your intent. So let's take this message, let's take it deeper and do a session of EFT. EFT is emotional freedom technique. This is where we truly allow our body to decide what our mind may be overwhelmed in doing. Releasing. So come. No need to move. Use your imagination and your ears. Find that next destination. That next plane of existence. Find it. Here we are. In a tropical paradise. Our feet planted in the water. Both warm and cool and refreshing. Sweet, salty scent. Water is clear. Reflection of the moon. In the distance, smoke signals rising far in the distance. Clouds gathering up, looking like a castle in the sky. Come. Get comfortable. Float in the water. Or sit gently. Use your imagination. And let's do that session of EFT. Emotional freedom technique. Where we truly allow our body to decide what our mind is overwhelmed in doing. This is our Control-Alt-Delete button. Next, find that area on your hand where you would do a karate chop. This is how we wake up that emotional body. Tap. Tap this area. Switch sides and tap. This is how we wake up that emotional body. Next, find that area on your eye, on your face, that third eye area, that eyebrow, and repeat this phrase. Success fills my life in ways beyond my greatest expectation. Slide to the side of your eye Success fills my life in ways beyond my greatest expectation. Tap under your eye. Success fills my life in ways beyond my greatest expectation. Tap under your nose. Success fills my life in ways beyond my greatest expectation. Tap your chin. Success fills my life in ways beyond my greatest expectation. Slide down your throat to the beginning of your collarbone. Success fills my life in ways beyond my greatest expectation. Tap under your arm. Success fills my life in ways beyond my greatest expectation. Tap the top of your head. Let this message sink in. That is your Control-Alt-Delete button. That is releasing a thought that has overwhelmed you and allowing this message to replace it. But it takes practice. It takes you controlling that idea when it comes up and remembering that success fills your life in ways beyond your greatest expectation. This is your stairway to success. To feel that sense of belonging to each other. So you can clear that limited belief because your presence is requested. You are a blessing in this world. Don't break down. Move through the phases as the moon moves through the phases of the moon. As we move through the phases of the moon. Take this message. Incorporate it into your life. And thank you for sitting and meditating. For using your imagination. This is the way that change happens, that growth happens. That you are able to break through that limited belief system. And open up to that success. So if you're ready, let's make our way back to the void. Back to that wonderful sense of imagination. Use your ears. Welcome back. Welcome back to your void, to the mystery. I'll get this camera right one of these days. Remember to surrender. Remember this is a practice, your practice. Here to help you enter into that success. Because you are part of the tribe. You are out there, seeing the signs, the symbols, and the synchronicities. And I'm here to remind you to trust your inner knowing, to think big, to refine your intention, to sit in gratitude, surrender and release. Because you're a blessing in the world. So if you're ready, thank you once again for being here. Thank you for liking, for listening, for practicing your medicine. Please continue to subscribe and strengthen our message of connection. Strengthen our tribe. So if you're ready, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, open your eyes. Open your eyes to all of your magic. You're a blessing in this world. So I offer you blessings to you, to me, and to all that listen.